Hey guys, Trisha with my Trish Advisor. Today we're going to talk about the Mayan train in Cancun. We are at the Cancun station, but this is not where we started. It's been quite a frustrating day, but we're here and we're going to make the most of it, and I'm going to tell you what we do know, or show you what we do know. So we are going to tell you what we do know. That is going to be the goal of this video, because it's been quite frustrating to figure out from Puerto Morelos that the Puerto Morelos station had an inauguration, but it's not open yet. We went there, come to find out it's not open, but they had the inauguration. It's just really confusing. So I'm hoping to make this video to help you just be more prepared for what is available as of right now. So we are filming on Sunday, March 3rd, and I plan to upload this following Saturday, so you guys can see exactly what it looks like, at least within a week, let's say. Now, if you guys are going to be visiting the area, Cancun and Riviera Maya, you guys can go to my website, mytrishadvisor.com, where you can book airport transportation, custom and private tours, and other tours that you can go on as well. But now let's get into the video and tell you what we do know. We are getting a taxi right from Chedraui on the beachside, Chedraui Selecto, to the Mayan train. It is 150 pesos. We were gonna take the Colectivo, but we were like, you know what? To wait and figure out when the Colectivo is gonna show up, we're just taking a taxi. So from the beachside to the Mayan train is 150 pesos. You ready, babe?
I'm not sure. I have mixed feelings about the Mayan train, but I mean, what's gonna happen?
We're
Let's
here.
have fun.
That's my new husband.
Hello, what is? Hello.
What happened to your beard?
Out here on the side. Now, let's. What if we can raise 4,000 pesos and we'll shave his head?
Now, why did Diego shave his beard? Well, we were at a fundraiser for Betsy Walker to sterilize cats, and Diego said that, well, Ron put him up for bid. If they raised 2,000 pesos, that Diego would shave his beard. So, well, he didn't, actually this guy did, but he raised 2,000 pesos for the foundation by shaving his beard and becoming a little boy. There was a lot of confusion on where the station was going to be at first, but you have to go under the bridge and make a right on the Ruta de los Cenotes, and it's about 5 kilometers out into the jungle. We are arriving. It's been less than 10 minutes. It's maybe been 8 minutes, right?
Almost.
Yeah, like 7 to 8 minutes, and we are arriving already. That was like way faster than I expected. I mean, I've been out here a million times, but just going from the beachside to the Mayan train just seemed really fast. Oh, so they're not stopping here. All right. Well,
Because they want to make a
wah,
joke
wah. Well, we're a little confused because they inaugurated it on February 29th, that it was open, but can you even stop here? Like from Playa to Cancun? So the guy told us it's closed.
They just open to show that it's already
Not open?
ready.
They opened it to show us that it's not open. So you can see the train tracks
But it's not.
from here, and they built the bridge not even that long ago, finally, and connecting on the other side. So we want to fly drone, so we're gonna try to go to a place that they won't stop us from flying drone. So let's see. I guess we're not taking the train today. Maybe we go to Cancun. Let's see. Stay tuned. We're trying to figure out where to fly drone. We're not sure if they're gonna tell us no or not. But I'm just gonna show you this little center area. They've made a whole roundabout. This is where you come in from Puerto Morelos. This is where you come in from León Vicario. This is the main sign. It says Estación Puerto Morelos. It's really beautiful. And then this will be the main entrance to go. But right now, it's not open. We have a couple numbers of taxis. We're like, well, we might have you come pick us up here a little bit. We're not sure what we're doing out here. The biggest pushback on the train has been the destruction of the jungle, and there has been a ton of destruction of the nature and the animals. But at this point, what's done is done, and I know it's really hard, but it's here. Just like the other things that we saw in the buildings of my other video, you can see here that there's just tons of space that they've already cut out. It would actually be a shame if it got shut down. All right, Diego flew some drone. We're going back home. We're gonna have to film another day, I think. But what was cool is that we were able to hail a taxi almost any time. Like, we had taxis looking at us like, you guys want to ride? Like, no, not yet. Here we go. Hola, ¿qué tal? Sí, a Puerto. ¿Cuándo? Well, we had a big change in plans. We decided to take a taxi to Cancun station for the Mayan train. And I think what I'm gonna do is actually just do the Mayan train and what it's like to go to the airport and come back to the airport. Go to the airport and come from the airport. I think that's what we're gonna do today because our plans are all messed up. So from the main road, it's literally a 2-minute drive, and then you can start to see the construction from the Mayan train way before you even get to the Mayan train. So they're talking about these people right now that they're walking down this long way with their luggage because there's no way as of right now to catch a taxi right at the station. There's no taxi stand to take a taxi directly because it's a federal area. So these people are out here with their bags. Our taxi driver's not sure where to go.
¿No es aquí en donde está lo amarillo?
Yeah, we don't even know where to go because there's not really any signs directing you on where to go. This station looks huge. About 5 tracks coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tracks coming all the way out here. This is so confusing. We got here, there's supposed to be a train going through Puerto Morelos, I thought at 3:30, so I thought it was gonna leave here at 3 or so. But there's no train here leaving until 5. Diego has to use the bathroom, and this is the bathrooms here. They don't have any bathrooms set up for guests, so these are your toilets. Diego! 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 Are you okay? We found out about the trams, at least, that go from the train station to the airport, which the airplanes are literally taking off right next to this place. The trams only come around when the train is here, or just before or just after it arrives. So we were thinking, oh, we'll just take one to the airport now while we have a 2-hour wait, but there's nothing coming over those 2 hours because there's no trains here. So, the trams only go at the time of the trains arriving. The guys get the porta potties and the girls get the real bathroom. I was going into the porta potties, I didn't realize, but the guy's like, no, the women's bathroom is right there, and these are the boys. But we have some special treatment. 2 things I can answer right here is, first off, when we entered, there was a bunch of ladies walking out with their luggage. You have to walk all the way from the entrance here all the way to the main road because there's no taxi stand here as of now. So that's something to be aware of, is that you're gonna have to carry your stuff a bit to the main road and then basically hail a taxi from there, which it doesn't look like the safest or the cleanest because it's really dusty with all of the construction going on. And then when you drive straight in, this is where the parking is. This is the main large parking area, actually, where you can park your vehicle, because we had, as soon as we walked in, people were like, where do we park? There's no signs up. The signs, things are not properly labeled here, so you know where everything's at. And then, for example, I went to use the restroom. So the restrooms are porta potties for the men, and then the women, which again, there's no sign, are here. So only because the guy was standing here, he told me, hey, there is the bathroom for women here, which is a way nicer bathroom than the guy's bathroom, which is the porta potty. And now it looks like the tram is arriving from the airport. Since we had so much time here, I thought that the tram arrived every hour and left every hour, but we've been here for 2 hours just talking with that family of Chihuahuenses. They're from Chihuahua, but the trams only go around the time of the train, so be aware of that. It's a free tram or bus, I'll show you the bus right now, that goes from and to the airport for free for the Mayan train. These are the buses that you'll take that are the free buses that take you to the airport, which is less than a 10-minute ride to the airport, and they go to all terminals. That was really sweet. That's Antonio. So he's a driver, and he said that yes, they arrive about 30 minutes before the train goes out, and they stay, he goes, it varies how long we stay, but for example, the train arrived 20 minutes ago and they're still sitting here. I'm trying to get what I can figure out, you guys, because this is a little bit messy. So the same bus drops off. So this arrives about 35 minutes before the train is going to arrive. So the train arrives at 5 o'clock and these people are arriving here at 4:30, well 4:25, and that is the bus that you'll take that's free to go to the airport. So I kind of want to take it back to the airport so we can film over there to show you what it's like to take the tram and stuff. So we'll see if we get there. I don't know if we'll get there, but let's see what happens. There is no food or drinks being sold here from what I can tell. So she's selling some things that we can get.
Sandwich,
Tortas?
chicken,
Tortas?
It's like a sandwich. Like sandwich, like a Subway.
Okay. They don't have any shops there yet to sell anything. Pero tú estás todos los días aquí o?
No, vengo los domingos.
Okay, so she's only here on Sundays.
O entre semana vengo, pero me paro ya afuera.
Ah, okay.
Mira, es pollo, salchicha de pavo y milanesa.
Okay. Okay.
Muy ricas, ¿eh?
See? Ooh. She says only today are they doing it. She's so cute. She keeps telling me this train is coming soon, so you can film it. Oh, it is here. So you can buy your tickets here, but you probably want to get here a little in advance because there's already a line. One thing is that when we were here, we could feel the excitement from people just being so excited to take the train, and people traveling from all over to take this train, just like the family that we met that flew in from Chihuahua to take this train specifically. But feeling the excitement of people taking photos, video, and also taking selfies with the train, just being excited and feeling that excitement was something that just felt really good to be a part of that. This one to arrive is called Shinbal, and they each have a different type of name. There's three different types of trams that come through, and this one is Shinbal. I think that's how you say it. Now this train that was supposed to arrive at 5 arrived more like 4:35, I think it was, just like 25 minutes early. But it'll obviously stay after 5. These tortas that lady sold, so good. Yum. This is where you can buy your tickets on the day of, but like I said, I would buy it early just in case there is a line. We were not able to go onto the second floor area. It was closed. Did you ask somebody, or you said they wouldn't let people? So there is a second floor where it looks like it's gonna be like loungy, maybe, I don't know. But we couldn't get up there. They're not allowing people up there yet. So we just tried to get on the bus to go to the airport, but he said that we can't get on until the other train arrives. They're waiting for the second train. So I wonder what happens like if you have a flight and you're trying to get to the airport and it doesn't leave right away. You know what I mean? Like they've been sitting here for an hour.
Say nothing.
Yeah, so the buses have already been sitting there for an hour. So if you have a flight, I wouldn't trust to take the bus because it's still sitting there an hour later. We thought we were gonna have to take the free bus to go to the airport and then take an audio, but it was really nice because the audio now showed up here. We will be able to take this one to the airport, to the Cancun location for audio, which is like the Centro area. for 120 pesos, which is about $7. And then we'll take another ADO from there to Puerto Morelos to get back home. So we didn't take the Mayan train, but because I just wanted to go to Playa, but we found out when we got here that it's not going to Playa, it's only going to Merida. Well, Valladolid was it Leona Vicario, Valladolid, Merida, but we didn't want to take that route. We just wanted to go to Playa and come back, but it didn't work. So we tried to make the most of what we had today, and so I hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. I also found out the area that was upstairs is going to be like a whole plaza with food and some shopping areas, and there's going to be 2 areas, but those are not open yet. He said that there's a National Guard guy, he said it'll be about 2 to 3 months before that's even open. So yeah, so currently Diego's knocked out. We are sitting in an ADO bus waiting for this last train to arrive, where the guy was like it could arrive between 5:30, 6:30. They don't know. So it's just kind of like a lot of up in the air, but we're okay. We're in no rush. We knew that this was going to be a long day. Well, we didn't know it was going to be this kind of long day. Like we thought we were going to go to Playa or take the train from Puerto Morelos to Cancun, but instead we took a taxi here, and we got here, and we're just trying to share with you what we do know, because there's a lot more we don't know, so we're trying to share what we do know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My little guy's knocked out, but let me know if you guys have any questions. This was just kind of a warm-up to what happens when we actually do ride the train. I really wanted to ride from Puerto Morelos to Playa de Carmen or Cancun, but it didn't work out that way, so it's okay. We made the best of it. We got some drone shots, and we met two couples from Chihuahua, and they were hilarious. So but it was fun. We got some recording done, and like I just told Diego, I was like, I'm glad we did this, so at least we kind of know a little bit more what to expect. And I can't imagine being on vacation and going through what we went through today, like thinking you're gonna take the train from Puerto Morelos. I mean, obviously that wouldn't be my first choice because it's more expensive. We would just take an ADO to Playa de Carmen, but I wanted to go today just for the experience, and I know a lot of you want to take the train for the experience, like myself, because it's just another form of transportation, even if it's a short way like to Playa de Carmen. So yeah, so let me know what you thought of the video. We tried to cover what we could, and hope to see you in the next video, guys. Nos vemos pronto en Mexico. Bye. Bye, guys. There is a total of 6 tracks. Now, there will be 2 different directions this will go. There will be one way that goes towards Merida and then drops down towards Campeche, and then the other one will go south towards Tulum. Right here. And so the other one that goes south towards Tulum will stop in Playa de Carmen, or Puerto Morelos, Playa de Carmen, Tulum, and then Bacalar, which is all the way down to Belize. But like I said, this one has 6 tracks right now. So, well, but they're not all open. There's only 2 that are actually open. And we're currently waiting for another train so we can go. You can see the other tracks are like this, where they're not quite done yet, but they are starting to bring in the mechanics to do that. So there are only 2 tracks open on the 6th. And that's the area I'm talking about right there. That's gonna be like the plaza, the shopping and food area. So there's no access to that right now because there's nothing up there. But like I said, there will be in about 2 to 3 months that they'll have those open. So it's like kind of like a bare bones opening where it's like the train's running, but everything around it isn't. What a day. So we found out that the train, the one guy said it was gonna arrive between 6 and 6:30. And then another guy just told us it's gonna arrive at 7:30, but that's if it's on time. So we have another hour and a half to wait. And I'm like, no, we'll spend about 350 pesos if we take this, or no, closer to 240, so like 300 pesos if we take this to the Cancun ADO, and then from ADO to Puerto Morelos. But we found a taxi that will take us from here to Puerto Morelos for 500 pesos. So for 200 pesos more, we don't have to spend another probably 3 hours just trying to get a 30-minute drive. So we're going. Yeah, that's worth it. I misspoke earlier saying that you couldn't get a taxi. There is not a taxi stand there, but there are these guys wearing white that will help you get a taxi. They'll call a taxi for you up to the area. Thank you so much for joining us on this video. Please write any questions that you guys have below in the comments. We plan to take the Mayan train from Cancun to Merida or Cancun to Valladolid. So let us know any questions you have, and please subscribe and be sure to turn on the notification buttons so you know every time I upload a YouTube video on Saturday at 9 a.m. See you guys.
And she celebrate the 8th of this month, 38 years. Pues muchas felicidades y muchas gracias por su programa.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Hasta luego.
Bye.
Bye.
Tengan buen día.